for a ride on the bus to China. Tell me where in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
There's only South Korea. Thinking that it could cry and come from the Red Sea to Greenland.
Have fun.
Wait a sec. What song are we going to start this podcast with,
Dude,
Quinn?
it's your-
I was going to give it Quinn's.
Quinn's choice?
No, it's what I didn't tell him that. Sorry, it was between you and me. It's your choice. Do you have a song?
No.
Okay, Evan, it's your choice. Do you have a song?
I wanted to have
Because I picked last week, so someone else.
How about the Space Jam theme song?
What? Can you hum that?
Somebody want to get the door?
Oh, we gotta get the door because
Both doors?
Okay. Can they hear that in the fucking thing?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, well, welcome to podcast number 8. What's this podcast name? Wow, I'm higher. Just let's start that podcast with this. I'm higher than I've ever been, everybody. I'm blasted. So if this is retarded for a while, then I'm sorry. Okay, so welcome to podcast. I can't get the name right, dude. Welcome to I Must Be Dead's Variety Fuckcast featuring legendary legend Evan Romine. Podcast 8. Here's your fucking host, Evan fucking Romine.
The Ocho. The real Ocho.
Like isn't it ESPN, right?
I'm glad to be
Ocho.
here. I'm really happy to be here for number 8. I didn't think it was gonna last this long.
Where are we?
We are somewhere new.
We're not where we're doing a podcast from a new spot today. And you could probably maybe tell by the audio being a little different because we're in a studio. What studio are we in? We're in the I Must Be Dead studio. Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
So, McKay, how many people do you have working under you in the I Must Be Dead umbrella of corporations?
I've got roughly one partner in the I Must Be Dead studio business. We're in the studio. We got a sound guy. He's sitting in the corner. Brad, the sound guy.
Thank you.
You may remember Brad from previous podcasts.
No one said to say thank you. We weren't giving you we weren't. This isn't like a privilege. You were talked into this. It's like, so you don't have to thank us. Okay, so we're in a sound studio. Everyone's got a professional mic. I don't know.
Yeah, if you can, Quinn, could you just like say something real quick so people
Hello.
can hear you?
Quinn's here still. We were gonna try to ignore her the whole time. I haven't fucked that up. But Quinn's here. She's gonna read us the bullet points. And Evan, did you already say hi?
Yeah, I said
All
hi.
right, welcome.
The Ocho.
Oh, the Ocho. Welcome to the Ocho. Read the fucking bullet points.
All right. First one is salvia.
Oh shit! Did I really put that down?
Yes, you
Wrote that
did.
down.
What's
That's a terrible topic.
What's the second one?
The second one is Halloween.
Halloween.
I love Halloween.
There's actually arrows to switch them.
Oh.
Okay.
So Halloween's supposed to be number 1.
Yeah.
Salvia is supposed to be number 2.
It doesn't matter. Salvia is terrible, but
Okay.
That's a terrible topic.
Workflow, post or pre and post process.
So that's kind of like the whole that's a photography topic of the week or whatever, is like, what's your process from visualizing a photo in your head or just going to an environment and, like, you know,
Wow.
coming up with whatever you want. So
I
it's
can't
kinda
wait to see us get through that shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
going to be super hilarious. For
Fourth
sure.
one is user suggestion, and then I don't think we picked the fifth one, or is the fifth one supposed to be the video podcast?
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to talk about video next time.
Okay. Well, I put video because that was before we decided to not do video tonight.
Oh.
We're not doing video because we all decided we look like trash. Everyone in the room decided, yeah, we collectively look like shit.
Well, dude, even if you would have called like an hour before and been like, "Hey, we might be doing video on this one," I could have like stopped at home and got like some, you know,
I like
hair gel
I like
or something.
to, spur of the moment. We did spur of the moment thing. Oh, let's do video.
Well,
You
see,
know?
I mean, I kind of feel like if I don't get like nice clothes on or something like that and don't get it, I don't think people are gonna want to,
Listen
hang out
to
with
you?
me or listen to me on the podcast.
Okay.
I want to make sure I look good.
Because I'd
for
never
everyone.
listen to someone who's dressed shitty. That's just retarded. I would never do that. So
Well, that's how like. Oh, okay. I think that'd be kind of awesome.
So we're gonna do video next time, and we're all gonna get dressed up. And here's the funny thing: is we're all gonna look like shit still, but you guys are gonna know that we think that's being dressed up. So you're gonna be like, "Wow, McKay looks like a fucking bum," that's about my highest grade of dressing up, is looking like a bum. So
You know what?
we're
I have
gonna be
a
like-
question for you. Ever
Yeah.
since you got back from California, you haven't been the same. I'm thinking maybe some bum like traded places with you that lives out there and has been calling
Like we
us.
went to some fortune cookie machine and and we traded souls or something.
Yeah, because you've been acting a lot more like a homeless person lately.
So I'm a homeless person trapped in McKay's body, is what you're saying? So
He's got to go through life.
So like the change wasn't like a drastic for him. He just adapted. There was a couple of things. He's like, oh, okay, I can get along with this life.
Now I just have
All
a house
right.
to sleep in.
Yeah,
Is
mate, I just have
difference.
I have a bed now. I'll
Yeah.
take this soul or this body.
Quinn, have you ever been homeless before?
No,
Not yet,
not yet.
but the way you're going,
Quinn, how
Where am
many
I going?
in weeks?
Nowhere.
How long would you last in weeks if you all of a sudden couldn't like live in a house anymore?
you were homeless.
Where would I be living? In
No,
my
I mean
car?
like if you just
Like out on the street?
If you had to
Day
be
one,
homeless,
Quinn Armageddon. Day one.
do you
no,
think you'd
no
last
home,
long as a
no
homeless
money.
person?
Probably.
Why is that?
Because I'm thrifty.
Are you?
You're thrifty. You don't strike me as a thrifty person.
Well,
you strike
don't
me
know
as a.
shit about me, McKay.
You say that every time. I think I know,
I
more
know.
about you than most
You
people.
like to think you know more about me than you think you do.
Okay, that's too deep. You win. You win. You said too many
if you
U's.
get to a certain deep level, then we just gotta
You know
give
what?
up.
You
Too
like-
many things in that sentence.
There's too many. There's too many vowels in that sentence,
Okay.
and nouns, and misdemeanors.
It's really bright
That
in
didn't
here.
make any sense. That's why I said it.
Well, you're just sitting directly underneath the light.
I know.
Brad, the sound guy. Are you looking at porn over there? What are you looking up, dude? You
Dude,
can't
why did you go to Alta Vista and search for vaginas?
You can't just abandon the podcast this quick. You stop listening and it's browsing the fucking internet. We've only been with you for like 5 minutes, and
Man, this
you're
is boring as shit. I'm gonna see what's up on MySpace.
MySpace.
It's coming back.
Dude, the MySpace is actually
It is
released
coming
like
back.
it looks like Windows 8 is but like with like on the web.
It's yeah,
It's
it's
like
it's
Pinterest.
nifty.
Well,
I think
Brad, you still interact with MySpace, right? Because of the ban.
No, I don't think anybody really does anymore.
But I thought it was kind of
No,
like
yeah,
as
it did.
as Facebook took
It
over,
did.
it was more of like a musician.
MySpace switched to being like a
Facebook's bitch, like Sega for Nintendo.
Well, yeah, it started just being for bands, and they catered towards that. But now with all the new sites out like SoundCloud and Groove Shark and Spotify,
nobody listens to MySpace anymore.
no
Why
one
would
goes
you
to
go there?
because you can just type in what you want on like Spotify or Groove Shark and it
Yeah.
plays it. So MySpace had to go back to trying to take the whole social
But I think it
media
was kind of
profile.
like you can have a Facebook page now, and they're getting it that way. But like for a while, MySpace was like a really good way to keep in touch with local bands and stuff like that. See where it was
not
playing.
just music. I mean, it was good for comedians, actors, pretty
Yeah.
much anything creative. It looks like they're kind of going back to that. I think it looks pretty cool.
It was good for meeting the ladies.
Yes, it was.
I met more ladies off MySpace than I ever did on Facebook. Does
Well,
anyone?
I think what really, I think what
It's the truth, Brad.
No, that I just your voice that's so central to these. Like,
I can get good at this voice thing. We called Tim butter, but I think I have a little bit of butter in me.
I don't know. I just
I'm
don't.
trying to. Do you agree, Quinn? Do I have a little butter in me in the voice?
I think if you deeper.
You want me to go deeper?
Yeah,
There you
like
go.
that. There you go.
yeah, hands away.
John Henry swinging
feel
a
like-
sledgehammer. Hello.
Okay, I can. I don't know. I don't know how to stay deeper without
Giggling.
giggling. I'll try. It's
Yeah,
hard.
you're gonna be like trying to talk all manly and all sweet go and suave, but
Evan, your
they're gonna start
microphone
giggling or
is
something like
pointing
that.
downwards.
Yeah.
What?
Put your mic up, man.
microphone.
You probably sound like a fucking idiot.
There you go. Just tilt the bottom. Like,
Evan's a fucking
go.
idiot.
perfect.
I just lowered my position from where I was at. I was
No,
up higher, and then
I'm
went
saying
lower.
that because my mic was like that for like a half hour. So.
Yeah.
Because
Well, see, Quinn seems very comfortable having something like shoved right in her face.
By the way, why is she? What are
Very
you sitting
funny.
like? You're like a fucking
Well-
monkey in a tree or something. Like, I've never. What is she doing right
I
now?
can't sit up straight in this chair.
I know you're not even
and, like,
sitting like. I've never seen someone sit like that. I don't
And
understand.
well,
Can I
I
just-
sit weird.
Do you want
Can I
like
just
a
tell
real
the
chair?
I was gonna tell the viewers that maybe like
Maybe Brad
this
the
is
sound
good-
guy should be on a throne.
I'm
and
thinking
sh-
this is a good incentive for like the video podcast for next one, so you can actually see what we're talking about when we're telling that Quinn's in an awkward looking position on a chair.
Oh.
They'll get to see that next time.
Well, number 5 is video, man. You don't ruin the fucking orgasm they're gonna have when we talk about
Are we
that.
gonna start a topic or what?
We haven't started a
Yeah.
topic.
No.
No.
Well, I don't want to do it. I know what the
because
first.
topic kind of was stupid.
What's the first topic?
Halloween.
No, not that one. That was Salvia.
That's the second topic.
Yeah.
They got switched around.
Okay.
It's October, bitches, right?
October 1st.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
Okay, that's not funny at all. I don't know why I'm
So
giggling
you know what
at
comes
that.
at the end of the month is Halloween. We could
So,
have some, can we have like some, Brad, you got some ghosts or something, like an eerie
A
kind of
ghost noise?
sound?
Okay, that was good.
That was about it.
I like that. That's good.
Would it be funny if a sound guy always had to do things by voice?
That's what you call him, the sound guy, because he makes all the sounds.
Like we got, what's his name from Police Academy over there? Just like, woo, woo, woo.
He just always does. He doesn't have a computer. He just has to use his voice.
An acapella sound guy.
Yeah.
He's got like knives and forks and pots and pans and
I
stuff
think that's
like
how
that.
this podcast goes. You gotta do shit like that the whole time.
I'm probably the worst person to make sounds, though.
No, you're doing a good job. Like, that ghost was good.
Thank you.
You put them in wherever you want.
Dude,
They just have to be a cappella.
That was the bouncy things that light up. You hang from your doors when you.
Oh yeah,
when
and you make a noise.
You walk past them, or they hear you, and then it's.
What noise do they make?
I don't really want to do the noise again.
Almost fell off the chair.
Yeah, you almost fell off because you're sitting like a
Scared
fucking
heights.
retard. Anyhow.
Can we get some pillows and put them around the base of where Quinn's sitting?
Okay,
just
so
in
we
case she
got
falls off.
we got to the noise for Halloween. So what about fucking Halloween? Candy and sluts,
Dude,
right?
Yeah, definitely the sluts. They put in one of those.
Was that a
stores-
harsh transition?
Well, they put in one of those Spirit Halloween stores right next to the gym I work out at. And I see
Shouldn't those
people
be
going there all the
classified
time.
as like 18 plus porn shops now?
Do they have? I think they have like an adult section where you have to go into almost.
Really? They have Spirit has an adult section now?
I think they separate them.
No, we just went in one like
Whoa.
a couple of weeks ago, and I mean they have the adult costumes is like right out there on the floor,
Right
at
next to the kiddo stuff?
like
Like be
the-
Harry
oh.
Potter or a slutty nurse,
or
right?
like all the ones with the guy penis costume jokes.
Yeah, but like
Oh, those are
if-
big now, right? The penis jokes on the costume where you pull it up or whatever and it does something.
Yeah,
Yeah, those penis.
I just think
those
that like
penises.
but if you go to Spirit Halloween store, you're not gonna find anything like too sexy. It's like the sexiest of like the sexy costumes. But if you go to like Castle Mega Store and you have to go to their Halloween section, it's gonna be completely different stuff. So I think there's definitely like
you saying
there's definitely like slutty costumes, but not like the porn like type Halloween costumes that are in like sex stores.
So what are the ones that are in the sex stores like? Because the ones I see that are probably from the normal store are very enticing.
Well, you're thinking like sexy schoolgirl or like aircraft pilot or
Okay,
something
so
like
what
that.
is a porn star one? Is it
Well,
just
no,
a
I'm
porn
just-
star? Like here's the porn star outfit.
No, I'm talking about like they have like more
They-
like
do they
I was
sell
thinking
that?
like they have like the sexy dress up costumes, not necessarily for Halloween, but they've got like the costumes. But they have a lot more like bondage type stuff and like leathers and straps and chains and stuff like that.
Are you into that?
No, I'm not into it. I've been to
Quinn.
a couple sex shops.
Quinn, do you think Quinn would be like a leather and strap girl? Like, or into bondage a little bit? Strangled? You want to be strangled?
I think everyone's got.
That smile
Oh,
is
dude,
pretty
that's
creepy.
what my other topic was going to be. I wrote it down. Fetishes.
Fetishes.
That'll be another topic.
Another topic, another time, right? We have great topics this time.
Brad, what are you looking up over
Halloween.
there?
I'm looking up Halloween stuff.
Yeah,
What,
Brad the sound guy is...
Brad, what's the hot costume of 2012 going to
Dude,
be?
we gotta have a sound guy every time. It's fun to just watch what he's doing. we don't need to have a podcast. Let's browse Reddit for an hour watching the sound guy do that.
One of the Halloween topic I was going to think of is how like certain times of like if certain Halloweens you just can't dress up like someone. You know, like after Steve Irwin died, like you can't. If that happened like a month ago, you can't. That was like a costume that you could just not do. Is there anything this year?
Politically incorrect
Yeah,
costumes?
like what would be the most politically incorrect kind of costume?
A kid went to a costume party, not for Halloween, but just a costume party right after the Batman massacre, dressed up as whatever his name was. He dressed up as it was like 2 days after the opening Batman shooting, and the guy dressed up like with the orange hair sticking up and
Oh,
the
yeah.
jacket, and he went to a costume party. That was pretty good. That's pretty on spot.
Yeah, but like I don't think there's anything this year where. Like what would be the worst one you could think of for this year? Like if you saw someone walk up to your door and they
Well, who
had
the fuck just died?
Who did? Like Whitney Houston, I guess. You could have her eat
Oh,
a bunch of like
that was
Smarties.
a while ago.
Nah, that's not offensive enough. Who just died?
Not a lot of people really cared either. They kind of saw it
No one
coming.
gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like nothing. It depends what party you're in. Like I would find a too soon costume. Is that what you're asking
Too
for?
soon?
Yeah,
What's
the
a
too soon type costumes.
I don't know. What if like if I died tonight and then you went and dressed up as me to a costume party, dressed up as me,
Just telling everyone to fuck themselves.
yeah, just telling everyone to fuck themselves, wore a beard, and gained like 50 pounds, then
His
people-
subscribers would go up.
Yeah, this fucking.
Yeah, that'd
people-
actually be really
people
good for
like,
business.
Too soon.
He'd
If I
get all
dressed
your
like
business.
you know, put some glasses on.
Who's died recently? Who? I mean,
No one. Nothing's too soon right now.
Nobody important, right?
Right?
So you can't offend anyone.
It's not like Michael Jackson or something like that where people are like, oh man, come on.
So you're
he
saying
just died.
there's no chance of people being offended at this year's
People dressed up
Halloween.
as Steve Irwin though, like when that happened. I mean, there's insensitive people everywhere, and that's what makes most of the costumes funny if they're insensitive or politically incorrect. So I don't ever think
What's the
there's
b-
a too soon.
What's the best costume you've seen? Quinn.
I don't know.
One
Do you,
doesn't
go,
come
do,
to
you,
mind.
do you celebrate Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Last
do you have
Halloween
like?
I was in Las Vegas.
You're not one of those bitchy like old ladies who
Crazy.
doesn't like puts out toothbrushes or something like that. Did you ever have that? Did anyone else? No. Yeah, they don't participate in Halloween, so they put out toothbrushes or something instead of
Why
chocolate.
would you like buy a bunch of toothbrush to hand
That's
out when you just
way
turn
more
your fucking
expensive
porch
than
light
candy.
off?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's
you
trying
turn
to
the light
fight.
off, yeah.
She's trying to fight the good fight or something like that.
Trying to find the good
Like,
apples.
Fight
doesn't believe.
cavities.
I'm just saying, Quinn probably doesn't celebrate any holiday because she's a mean soul.
What the fuck?
Quinn,
Yeah.
what were you last year for Halloween?
Exactly.
I'm like the nicest person ever.
Okay.
What was your
That's how
costume
the
last
devil
year?
tricks you,
Did you
right?
go out last year?
Yes.
What'd you dress up as?
A rear admiral. It's like a navy
Wow, that's
thing.
Was it a sexy
It's
admiral?
like a short dress.
It was short?
Zips down the front.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't
thing.
think that they make non-short Halloween dresses.
Yeah.
Unless
that's
you're
what
like
we're talking
12
about.
or
They're
under.
slutty as hell, and he was saying there's porn star ones. I'm like, how much farther can you go?
It was
Fuck.
very 40s-ish.
Yeah,
It's pretty sweet.
What were you dressed up as, Evan?
Dude, I am a huge.
You were
Back to-
waiting for
I was,
that.
I'm a huge.
This,
Back to the
by the
Future-
way, this story was not to figure out what we were, but to get to Evan's costumes because
I
I,
didn't
feel like
know.
he takes very big pride in his Halloween costumes.
No, well, I mean, I think it's kind of like if you're gonna do it, might as well do it good. So, last year I didn't really have like a party to go to, so I ended up going just to a friend's party. It was kind of like a more casual deal. But the thing I love about Halloween is when you actually like get into character, and you can actually like be the character and say the lines and stuff like that instead of just walking around like, oh, you're the Joker, and you're like, oh, hi, how's it going? My name's Evan. Like, you got to be like, say something crazy, you know?
Okay,
Like
so
the-
you
what
get
was
into
your
character.
So what was your fuck what you were last year? What's been your best costume? What's Evan Romine's best costume? Because I'll tell you mine. You want to know mine first or yours first?
I want to hear yours first.
Okay, I was 1 year right after they figured out that Dumbledore was gay. I went to Reno 911 was big. I mixed gay Dumbledore with one of the main cops from Reno 911 with the cut off shorts. So I was
Jim
basi-
Dangle.
So yeah, so basically,
Aw, dude, there's no
I was a gay
pictures out
wizard.
there of this,
so
is
I
there?
had booty shorts on. I had a wizard hat. I had a beard, and I had a dildo as a wand that was purple and sparkly, and that was my best costume. Not a lot of people got it because it was kind of like right after that.
Because that was like your normal attire at the time.
Yeah, so like
Not a lot of people knew I dressed up, but I really put a lot of effort into
I
it.
put a lot of effort in that. Okay, go ahead, yours.
Okay, well,
I was
mine.
a gay wizard.
Well,
If you wanted me
I
to
don't
sum
know-
the
I don't know
costume
if I
up,
can top that.
if you went to Spirit, it would say "gay wizard," and then I would be on it.
now, what
like,
if you could win a
doing
contest at
flip-
Spirit Halloween stores? You could be like, name that costume, and like whatever you say, like we'll have to make it, sell it. So mine was, well, I was gonna go as Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
That's a clever costume. Like that would be cool. I think that's cool points.
Yeah, dude, but like, okay,
Yeah, but
so
where'd you fuck up? Because
Dude,
you
I
said you
know.
were gonna go.
No, I did. So I got like,
Oh, okay.
I got like a pants, like a Hawaiian shirt. I got the lab coat. I had like the Albert Einstein wig, and then like some cool goggles. And then I also had like this briefcase that I put like a radioactive symbol on, and then I had glow sticks in it.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah,
This is
dude,
like
and
a
then-
week long project.
And then I made
project.
I had to search all over around to try to get a remote control because I wanted to have like the remote control for the DeLorean. So I found like an airplane like RC shop that had like a shitty one, and I added a bunch of shit
So-
to it, like switches and buttons.
So
and
how
stuff.
many ladies does Doc Brown pull? Quinn, would you fuck Doc Brown impersonation? You're like,
No.
oh shit, that's
We're going back to the future, Quinn.
That makes no sense, but it's funny.
Yeah, so I think that also kind of is a good point too. Like, you want to like, okay, so if you have like a sexy nurse or something like that, that's a better story to say like, oh, I hooked up with a sexy nurse on Halloween instead of like, I like hooked up with like fucking Amelia Earhart or some chick that drives up like
Amelia
Earhart.
Earhart? Is that your number one fucking historical
I don't know.
figure? If you could bang one female in history, you'd be like, oh, dude, I went to a Halloween party you would have never guessed. It was a fucking Amelia Earhart impersonation or a fucking costume. I had to fucking tap that.
And since I have such a huge crush on Amelia Earhart, we had sex. I felt like I was having the sex with a real Amelia Earhart. All right, Quinn, what's the craziest...
That's the kind of girl you'd like
You don't
to
have to
date.
say names or
You
anything,
bang
but
them
the
and then they
craziest...
die in a car crash.
What's the craziest
Or plane
person,
crash.
like what's the craziest costume person that you've like hooked up with? No names have to be given, but like...
Your boy, even if it was your boyfriend or
Because
your
Quinn, you
fucking
celebrate
husband or
Halloween,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, but I was like super. Didn't really do much.
Yeah, when
It's
she
kinda
was
lame.
when
Was
you
he
were
dressed
married,
like, was he dressed like a football player?
you were like Mormon or something.
No, I wouldn't go
You
that
were like
far.
borderline sedentary. Like when you like, how is your work life? You click sedentary or active, and yours would just be sedentary plus like your normal life would be sedentary. You don't do anything when you were married, right?
No, I did
That's
lots
the
of
impression
stuff.
I get because I know you so well.
Yeah, I did lots of stuff, McKay.
Okay,
Thank
like
you.
what? What does a married couple do in a relationship with you?
We traveled a lot.
That sounds
he
that
was
sounds
talking about-
boring as fuck.
No, it doesn't.
You're right. Traveling sounds fun.
It is fun.
I just want to do
You're
the
wrong,
opposite.
McKay.
The opposite.
He's like, how can you play League of Legends while traveling?
Yeah, how can
That's
you?
McKay's night.
League of Legends is my game, so sorry.
Yeah. All right. Have
were
you
we
had like a
talking
crazy
about?
costume that like? Okay, like if
was
you were
gay
going to a
wizard.
party and like not ever like hook up with a girl, not know her name, and be like, dude, I had sex with Pocahontas last night.
My best one it was my girlfriend, but my best one was Sookie from True Blood. She was my girlfriend, but that was the best costume
That's
that
kinda
I've
cool.
because that would be nice in real life, and I would really like to have sex with Sookie from True Blood. So for my girlfriend to dress up like her was the best time I've had.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
So
Quinn,
what
so
was
you're refusing to say anything?
I don't have any of those stories.
Mine was
Wait a sec. So
I'll get back to you
So
after
how-
this next Halloween.
Okay.
how many times do you think you've had sex on Halloween?
Never.
Like, you've never had sex on Halloween. Okay, then that makes sense. I was going to say, if you feel like at some point in your life you've had sex on Halloween, then you had to have had sex with a costume of some sort. But if you've never had sex on Halloween, then, all right, fuck
Or,
you.
No.
or maybe they took the costumes off before they had sex.
No, I don't know. That doesn't count because you're like visualizing.
I'll
I'm-
make up for it this year.
You think it's pretty,
okay.
pretty common?
Wait a sec. So you're saying within like 30 days you're gonna remedy this situation?
Oh, hey,
No,
so how
on
about
Halloween.
this? Quinn, what are you gonna dress up as for Halloween?
I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions?
I was gonna say because if we knew, we could be like, oh, so and so, you're like her boyfriend's gonna get on with like you if you go to like Snooki or something like that.
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, like Amelia.
You should dress up as fucking.
Any guy's fantasy.
You know what? On Halloween, I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna be thinking about. Someone banging Amelia Earhart. You should be Amelia Earhart.
No, that's
That'd be
lame.
awesome. It'd be a good story for him.
What should I really be though?
I thought that was a good idea. What?
Yeah.
Okay, you pick what. I'll pick what you want are gonna have to be, and you pick what Evan has to be, and Evan will
What
pick
if we
what I have to
had?
be.
What if you had the users?
let's
what if we had
circle
the
jerk
users
a costume to
sign
each
in and
other.
comment, and we could have a user suggestion for Quinn's Halloween costume.
I think that's a good idea.
We could do like an update every podcast.
All right,
until,
tomorrow I will, or when at the day after the podcast goes on, we're gonna have a vote. We're gonna have a poll for what Quinn should be as a costume. Because on the polls on Facebook, anyone could add a suggestion, and people can vote on any suggestion that's added. So the day after the podcast, which I think is Thursday, we're gonna figure out what Quinn should wear for Halloween.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Some are gonna be really bad, and some are gonna be really good.
And
I'm gonna
then
be in
who's-
I'm gonna be in
who's
Australia.
Decide?
I'm gonna be in Australia for Halloween.
So do they celebrate Halloween
do
in
not
Australia?
celebrate Halloween.
What the fuck do they do on Halloween?
I don't know. They kick kangaroos or something like that. I guess there's like American bars that you can go to where they celebrate Halloween. I think the people I'm staying with are gonna know a place like that. But
Is there an American
be-
neighborhood where like?
But like, if you go out for Halloween
No
to, like
Aussies
a bar
in
afterwards
this
and you're
fucking
dressed
neighborhood.
up as like a mad scientist, I think that's a little bit more acceptable in America than it would be if I did that.
So what
in
is the
Australia.
Aussie equivalent? Do they have some Day of the Dead or something? You know.
I don't fucking know. It's on the other side of the earth, dude.
So there's no day where kids go around and get candy. Because, like, if that didn't exist in our childhood, that would be terrible.
Brad, are you Wikipediaing Australia right now?
Let's get...
No.
Is Brad the sound guy the research guy also?
He's the research guy. Yeah,
Brad, we need an Aussie equivalent of the Day of the Dead or Halloween.
Yeah, like
Thanks.
this. Yeah, what
Right.
if they do not celebrate Halloween? What do they celebrate?
So, hey, Mr. like super costume guy, Evan. I
celebrate Halloween.
You told people about your Back to the Future costume, but I know that's not the only good one you've had. You've had a couple of good ones. So what are you going to be this year? You said you're going to Australia, but like, are you going to go to a party before you go to Australia, or like, do you have a costume plan this year? Or
I don't have any costumes planned this year.
Wow, man, that's really. I thought we were going to get a good story. What were you like if you didn't? I know why you're going to Australia. You're going to Australia for a trip. Did you have one going before you knew you were going to go on this trip?
No, nothing.
All right,
I usually
good
plan
story.
I usually takes me like a month.
You sound like Quinn right now.
Well, it
McKay,
usually
what
takes
are
me
you
like a
gonna
month to
be?
figure it out. I
This
didn't-
is you two right now. Hey, do you celebrate Halloween or have anything to do? No. No. Halloween,
McKay,
no.
what are you gonna be?
I don't know.
Yeah, see,
So
lame
shut the
too.
fuck up, man.
But yeah, I'm not like I don't dress up like Evan does, and I'm not a girl, so I don't get a chance to be all slutty like you.
Wait, so you never dress up?
No, I dress up. I said I did a gay wizard, but mine's I don't get crazy into it like you. I don't spend like journal entries and plan it out and do the schematics. I kind of figure it out like the night before or something like that. And I'm not a girl, so every time I wear a costume, it doesn't matter. It's always.
Don't you think you'd give the girls a little bit more incentive to sleep with you though if they were like sleeping with like James Bond or something like that? Like if you dress up like in a suit, like wouldn't that help your chances?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So I mean, it couldn't hurt to dress up, right?
No, it doesn't hurt to dress up. So,
But what I think we're coming around to again is that you got to dress up like if you're single and you want to try to hook up with girls, like don't be like, oh, I hooked up with like Fred Flintstone or something like that. Like, nobody wants to hook up with fucking Fred Flintstone.
I saw. Did you see
I think
that?
it was like The Crow or something.
I don't know why that's funny.
You've
But
seen The Crow, right?
yes.
It's a sexy Halloween costume for
I
guys.
know. Okay. we
Right,
bring
Quinn? Quinn, you go to a Halloween party, you're single, and you see some guy dressed like The Crow.
Well,
You'd want to sleep with him, wouldn't you? Rather than like, oh, this is fucking.
What did we talk about? We talked about this like 4 podcasts a lot. Where you brought up the South Park episode where he's like, "That's all I can picture now." And the crow comes up, which is never,
yeah, the crow.
only this podcast and the last, that podcast. But you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go as the crow."
Yeah.
All right,
Chicks
but
like it.
that's all I can think about when you.
All
when you
right, so
bring up
Halloween, we already talked about everything. I think we should go to the next topic.
All right, cool. Because we are like this trio collectively. Halloween is retarded. We're not entertaining at all. Like,
Well, we should
we
talk
have no
about it.
costumes.
We should
One's
talk
gonna be
about
on
it
Australia.
closer
One
to
doesn't get-
Halloween, right?
What?
We should have talked about it closer to
I figured
Halloween.
October 1st.
No,
we voted on it
It's
without you
Halloween
here.
month.
You were late.
We're gonna talk about next week. We're gonna talk about pumpkin seeds, baby. All right. Next topic.
Salvia.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm going to let you
Salvia.
go ahead and head this one
All
up
right.
because I did not take part in this.
Yeah, well, I did salvia fucking on Friday night, and I thought it was like a popular like thing that everybody knew about since it was free, or not free. It was legal. So we went and got some fucking salvia. Me and the sound guy here.
Who do you get that from, anyways?
You get it from the fucking smoke shop, like for $20, right?
Yeah.
Sound guy. We
Because it's
went-
legal.
It's $19.99.
Me and B the sound guy. Should we just? I'm gonna call him B the sound guy because it's Brad. So B the sound guy. That sounds cool.
Yeah, you just walk in and you pick it up.
You walk
Buy it
in
like anything like tobacco.
You walk.
Do they have different like flavors for it? Is there like a mint?
Ours was,
like a
what was it?
wintergreen?
Purple, sticky purple brand.
Sticky purple brand. Anyways, we took this shit. It fucks up. It fucks.
Fucking destroys you. Like,
destroys your reality for like a good
You said
5
that
minutes.
it felt like you're getting sucked out of a spaceship into a straw.
a complete gravity trip. Like you can't control
It's
your body.
ridiculous.
Dude, you said it
That's-
locks you down so
No,
you can't
gravity
get up.
trip. It's a gravity and reality trip.
What happens if you're up in a tree?
Dude, you don't go in a
don't-
fucking tree, okay?
don't be in a tree.
You'll die. You gotta sit on a couch. You gotta have a babysitter, someone watching
See,
you.
I feel like I'd have to like chain myself to a wall like I'm about to turn
You know what?
into a
I would feel. I feel
werewolf
like
or something.
right now. I feel like I'm saying something like bad for the kids or something, but it's fucking legal. That's what I'm not doing anything illegal by promoting this
Yeah.
drug. It's fucking legal as cigarettes. So
Is the government like taking steps on like getting rid of it or
God,
something?
I
how
think
many
it's-
people are going to take salvia after we do this thing? I'm like
Probably none,
I'm
but
promoting. Oh, we're going to get like one. All right.
Does our
We're
podcast
gonna
have
get one
insurance?
person to
Do we have
do-
any kind of insurance set up at all?
Yeah, if some kid's going to kill himself on salvia because I must be dead.
I think you have to be 18 to buy it. It's like tobacco.
Or whatever.
Okay, so if you kids are under
Gravity
18,
trip, dude. You should do it. I thought it was awesome.
I don't want to.
Dude, who doesn't
well,
want a gravity
I don't know.
trip?
I don't know. I'm not.
Would you say that's a kind of a cool word to
Yeah.
explain some of the shit that happens? 5 minutes.
You're nailing it on the head. It just like fucking sucks
It's as legal
reality
as
out. It's
smoking a
pretty
cigarette.
crazy. Yeah.
It's not like oh,
I think
try
I-
some meth, man. You could go to
but I feel
jail
like
if you
I
get
saw
caught
a
with
video
this.
somewhere of like some kid tried salvia and then like jumped through like the 3rd-story window of
No,
his
I
I
apartment.
don't know. There's not a lot of jumping. There's
The
not a bunch
last
of
thing
moving at all.
the last thing I could ever do on salvia possibly is
to get up from a couch?
get up from a couch
And actually move at all.
I had a hard time. All right, I don't know why we put this on the thing because I guess I'm allowed to sound like a delinquent. That's
Yeah.
what? But we can't. This is about pot, photography, and alcohol. Is that the right order? Photography,
I don't
pot,
know.
and alcohol.
You came up with pretty much everything. I just show up and
I know.
talk.
Believe me, I know that. I'm like, we can't make it about salvia all the time. I don't want to. I don't want to make that my main bag.
Yeah.
But it was fun, so you should try it.
Well, I
How'd it
think
go?
might solve one of our problems. Quinn, we provide a lot of the humor here. Maybe you can kind of provide some of the like behind the scenes work with us.
What does that mean?
I know she's got the she does the cover JPEG thing that you do after the podcast with the times of the topics.
She does the banners, yeah.
She looks so.
But
bored
I
right
think
now.
I think you're so much
Oh
more
my God.
potential. You're
Quinn-
you have so much potential for something
like from
better
his
than
angles,
that.
just like depressed, like the worst
Yeah.
day ever.
Quinn mixes really.
I have bad posture.
Yeah,
Quinn, did you have a bad day today?
It's been really long.
You
Yeah.
want to talk
yeah,
about
we're
it?
keeping her
No.
past the bedtime. No, well, you were about to say. Where were we on? You were going.
We're talking
You
about
wanted
were
me
talking-
to do
Yeah,
behind the
just-
scenes stuff?
Behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, Quinn was doing some behind the scenes things. What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, I was saying that I think you.
She's
I think
busy
you deserve
being-
some more responsibility for the podcast here.
Okay,
Oh.
well, what do you want me to do?
Cartwheel. Do a fucking cartwheel.
No, that doesn't.
The listeners like, did you hear that? That sounded awesome. Did you hear that cartwheel?
Like people frying burgers. Like, wait, hold on. Everyone's gonna start some shit.
Dubstep version of it. Gets big. Cartwheel sound.
Wait a sec.
What does a cartwheel sound like? We need to hear it. You're gonna have to.
No one knows that
I
noise.
feel like I can close my eyes and see someone do a cartwheel.
Wait a
and
sec.
be able to see
You're like an ankle crack.
Get everyone to close their eyes. Everybody.
Wait. Here's the big question.
Welcome. Wait a sec. Let me do this.
We got soft carpet in here. I think
Yeah.
if it was tile, we'd be able to hear it better. It'd be like
All
a
right,
slap.
give me a
of, like,
second.
hands.
All right. Everybody, welcome to I Must Be Dead's Variety Fuckcast, featuring legendary legend Evan Romine. Today, I want you to close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes and envision a cartwheel. Envision the hands being spread out. Envision your legs being locked in place. And just that smile as you spin in a circle from floor to fucking air. I don't know. Now, keep your eyes
I don't
closed.
think you know how to do a cartwheel.
No, I don't. Quinn is going to do a cartwheel. Quinn,
Your legs are like apart.
Quinn, do a cartwheel so we can all listen and know what
see
it.
what it sounds like.
I
Yeah.
can't do a cartwheel.
Quinn, just try it.
Wait,
Evan,
McKay,
can you do a
McKay,
cartwheel?
No,
you know
dude, I
how to
can't
do it.
do a
You just
cartwheel.
described one. You
You
do
just-
a cartwheel.
Have you ever done a
Oh,
cartwheel?
don't make me do a cartwheel. Don't make me do a
I think
cartwheel.
this is a bad idea. We got a lot of expensive equipment.
Let's take
in
a
here.
vote. No, nay on cartwheel
I'm
for
thinking
me.
no. No, I'm gonna
Quinn.
go with you.
Admit.
Oh, okay.
I'll download an MP3 of a cartwheel on.
Let's
Okay,
see.
okay.
I want to hear the shit out of that. Let's use
What
that
is
as a
the cartwheel?
sample in the next fucking single.
You can look up a YouTube video of someone with like high quality audio that's doing.
High quality audio of a cartwheel, everybody. I captured it today. I put a fucking GoPro on my friend's fingertips.
They make sounds.
Okay, then pull one up, sound guy. Be the sound guy.
Let's just sit here in silence until he finds the video.
No, that's terrible. All right, let's do it. Ready? No, I can't do it.
I can't do it either.
I could.
Quinn could do it.
Brad, why do you use Alta Vista as your search site?
Why are you obsessed with the Alta Vista thing? Let it go.
Because he thinks it's a funny joke, because I'm not really on Alta Vista.
Well, they can't tell. It's audio still. Maybe next time they can be able to tell.
I don't think a lot of people used Alta Vista.
Audio cartwheel.
Is there
Did you ever use Lycos?
is there still a Lycos page?
There's Lycos.
Netscape?
There was Netscape Navigator was a browser though. That wasn't a search.
Are you trying to deflect from audio karate or audio cartwheel going on here?
Karate.
Dude, there's gotta be. I can see right now. There's a whole bunch of results on YouTube of people doing cartwheels.
Arcade.
Yeah, but are we gonna get a sound?
Arcade. Do you want it in grass? Do you want it on like a gym mat?
I want a gym mat. Gym mat, please.
No, we want a rug because that's what they were gonna hear. Gym mat. Is that what we're getting? A gym mat cartwheel audio? What the fuck are we talking about?
We didn't write
What
that
the
on
fuck
topics.
are we doing right
You probably go
now?
to your next topic.
No, we're not going to the next topic. We're already deep down the rabbit hole. We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna waste fucking 10 minutes on audio cartwheels and then not get the audio of a cartwheel. You. This is like a
What
Lord
are you
of the
looking
Rings
up over there,
trilogy.
Brad? That's not cartwheels.
That's not cartwheels.
Kristen
Has
Stewart.
anyone?
It's pretty obvious when it is cartwheels.
Has anyone ever said that line ever? That's not cartwheels.
So you found a video.
All right,
They're just
Can we
talking
get-
though.
he's
Fuck, I don't know.
He's patching it in right now.
patching it in.
I got it through the
Stand by,
headphones.
people. Technical difficulties.
Be the sound
He
guy.
wasn't planning on playing YouTube videos audio. I mean,
Be the sound guy didn't plan on being a part of this today.
well, I think he was also thinking that we were going to provide our own like
Look at
jokes
him.
and stuff, and not have to resort to looking up on the internet.
No dice on the audio right now.
Okay. Sorry, folks.
It's all patched through my headphones. I don't want to fuck with shit right now.
so.
He's
we
also
don't-
like
we don't-
steering the boat right now too, so I think we should just let him kind of do his own thing.
Should he wear like a captain's hat
I think that'd be a good idea.
since he steers the boat?
Can you give us like a tugboat horn toot? Like a
What?
toot,
I don't
toot.
know. I can't. I don't have the speaker set up right now.
Damn
We're
it.
not gonna
No,
hear anything.
it's a cappella, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I can't do that.
Just give us a toot toot.
Toot toot.
Okay, good. That was a good try.
That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
all right.
All right, let's just go to the next topic. I think the next topic,
Wow,
Quinn,
okay.
can you tell us it's a photography topic?
Yes, it is.
Photography
workflow.
topic. We need a photography topic noise that goes on there. Photography topic. Acapella guy, go. Camera noises, go. Photography topic.
No, I don't think we should do that. I think we should just talk.
What? He was
normally.
going to do the camera noise. Photography topic.
I'm not gonna make his camera sound.
He's gonna add it in post.
I'll put
I
it in
wanted.
post.
I thought we were agreed on the acapella show. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's.
He should have done what I did. Photography
We're so off
topic.
topic. Let's get back. Let's reel ourselves back in, and we'll get back to the photography topic.
Fisherman
You
Roman.
guys need Adderall. You guys have bad like ADD.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
you
fine.
talked about like you're like let's talk about that,
That's
and then it totally
yeah.
just
It's.
Dude,
we
that's
I
half
told
the
you.
fun is that
I
we
said-
go off on tangents and stuff.
I said I was super high on this one, man. It's really hard to stay on subject when you have no idea what your train of thought is.
You know what we
So-
should do is we should have on the video like a little warning sign that comes up with like pot leaves on either side, like warning. What he's about to say is going to be dumb because he's super fucking high right now.
So the warning symbols just stay up, just like constantly.
Yeah, like whenever you're about to say something, it's like warning. He's under the influence of some pretty hard drugs and alcohol right now.
Well, people tune in for that. They
Yeah.
want me to sound like an idiot.
Do you ever say anything on the podcast that you regret later?
Yeah, I do.
What's your biggest regret from the podcast so
Ah,
far?
Man, I don't know. I think when I was calling everyone dumb, I was just like, "Models, you are dumb. Models, you
You
are
had, like, a
just-"
rant?
Yeah, I just ranted on the idiocy of models. That was.
And you woke up in the morning just kind of feeling bad about it?
When I listened to it, not in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's my biggest regret. What's your biggest regret? Doing it?
Pretty much everything with the whole podcast.
Yeah. Well, so I think that brings a lot of character. If we both regret everything we're doing, then people can kind of read that and they understand that like we're doing it against our will, and maybe that's more interesting. People like when people are doing something against their will, like Quinn and her fetish. What's your fetish?
Oh,
S&M, right?
Yeah, you're into bondage and stuff.
That's right.
So what topic were we on? What were you saying?
The photography topic.
Or Brad was saying that we need
I think when this is on video, people are gonna see that we're like super like messed up, and they're gonna understand what we're
Smashed.
saying. They're gonna actually be able to understand why we're doing the stupid things we're doing.
You think the visual will help them out?
Oh, they're gonna go. Those guys are super high. Of course, it makes sense that they're going off on
Quinn
tangents.
and Brad, do I have a super high attitude as well as thoughts? Is it just the audio that's retarded, or is when my visual keys give off that I'm fucked up as well?
I don't think you look. I mean, I can tell you're stoned, but
Well, that's because
That's
of
what
the
I'm
audio,
saying.
right?
It's like people are gonna understand.
No, they're not going to understand. They're going to be like, he looks perfectly fine, but he's saying these moronic things. Like,
It's the eyes. You can tell when you're high because of your eyes.
you can tell. You look into my eyes
That's right.
when I
Oh,
do
no.
this stupid face. Look into my eyes. With
What if she got like super close and like held your face right here, like you're high, aren't you?
Are you high
I can
again?
tell.
Yeah, we are definitely high today. I don't know.
All right, photography topic.
Okay. What's
Going
the
back
photography
to
topic? As I previously stated, I can't wait to see me get through this fucking shit. 'Cause
Dude, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna like
Can we hold hands and get through this?
let's hold hands. All right, photography topic.
Okay, we're gonna get. Well, I just not the
I'm
whole
done.
time.
Your hands all sweaty.
Your hands sweaty.
We're both sweaty. Okay.
Okay, just mutual sweat. All right, don't just blame
Photography
it on-
topic.
gross.
All right, it's
you mind-
workflow,
Workflow.
What
pre
the hell? Do you...
and post process.
Okay,
Read the whole thing.
This is what
That's
I thought
what it
of.
is. It says workflow, post, pre, and then it says it has an arrow.
Why are you laughing, Quinn? It's the first time we've ever heard her laugh on a
And
podcast.
it says
Everyone enjoy the
switcheroo
moment.
arrow.
With switcheroo arrow.
Switcheroo arrow. Well, I put post before pre, and then I had to switch them on the thing, and then I had to put an arrow. Called
Switcheroo.
No, you
To
didn't
make-
have to. It was pretty self-explanatory. We had an
You
arrow.
gotta have a switcheroo arrow to make sure people understand
You don't
what
have
the
to write out
switcheroo
switcheroo arrow. Actually, people can just know what it is.
Well, was I high at the time when I? No,
No,
No.
we weren't.
I
It was just you being dumb.
Oh, sound guy, where are you going?
Sound guys like.
Be the sound guy.
Okay.
He's
So-
going to get a drink.
So when I told you the topic though, I basically what I had in mind was that I had to shoot this last weekend with Casey, and it was kind of like we didn't really know what we were gonna do until we actually like the day of. She brought a bunch of clothes over. We got a hairstylist gal to come and help with us too, and I had no idea what the photos were gonna be. I do that when I shoot most of the test shoots that I shoot
So
at my
this is
house.
You're talking about a little bit of pre.
Well, like
Pre-gaming.
what I'm saying is like I don't have that. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff you could do before a photo shoot. Like, if
Yeah.
you have like an idea for some of your stuff that you do, you might say like, okay, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need a couch. I'm gonna need a place like this.
Were you just like more of a wing it kind of nature going on?
Yeah,
So your pre-production is minimal. You kind of just get
Very minimal.
Get a girl and a style and a location and just go. Like not much more planning than that.
Well, yeah. I mean, like when I was in Hawaii, I had no idea where I was gonna shoot, but you know, it kind of just worked out where we said like, oh hey, here's a cool place, and then as I got there, I kind of just visualized where a good spot to shoot might be.
So in the scheme of things, would you say you have more pre or post production?
I would say more post production.
Okay,
I guess.
and then in the scheme of things, would you say altogether pre and post production together, do you do more or less than the average photographer?
I think I do more.
You do more like altogether processing or planning.
I think
Production.
I think what you're trying to get at is like for your own personal. Like, do you do a lot more for than like a normal person that it's in your range that you do? Like obviously, like there's super duper professional photographers who just hand their memory cards off to someone else and they do it all. But like for where you and I are, we got to process our own photos. We got to like plan out locations. We got to call, make sure that there's a whole team there. We do a lot of work as a photographer before a shoot, and we also do a lot of stuff after the shoot too. And I think people don't really realize that.
Like they don't realize which part that we do as much pre as we do post. Like they think it's just all Photoshop, like you say. Like
Well, I think they understand a lot of the pre stuff. Like like Quinn, if you're a model and there's someone's like telling you like, oh hey, we're doing this at this time, that's usually the photographer telling you that, right? Instead of like the makeup artist or whoever.
Well, I never get to be part of a shoot where there's hair and makeup. I always have to do that shit myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you do a fine
So
job.
I have lots of
You do a fine job.
pre-process
So
when I'm the model.
well, you have zero post work at usually. Like as a model, you have a lot more
That's not
pre
true.
stuff than you do if you don't have any post
She's
stuff.
got posts going on.
No, well, I mean, if you're a model and a photographer's taking your pictures. Like there's a lot of pre stuff with like you getting ready, making sure you have the day available, getting to the location and stuff.
Yeah, but we're talking about photographers' process, not models.
No, but I was asking for your perspective because you have been photographed before, and you said you have to do all your makeup and hair yourself.
Yep.
So models, you would say, have pretty much all of their pre stuff, and then once you get done with the shoot, like a model, you have no say in like what happens afterwards. You can't change anything afterwards. So like models don't have any post processing at all.
So models don't have any posts.
Yeah.
Like that's like you're talking about modeling though, like or a model like they.
Yeah, models.
of-
You know, it's all pre stuff, and then once the shoot gets done,
That's just
some of the
it.
models never
They're
actually even see the photos day of, so you
Yeah.
don't know what you're actually gonna look like.
Well, you're saying like as photography, like you bring a whole team together, but then there's there's still another level for the photographer or everyone else.
Right. I
is
think the
just, like,
photographer's
done.
always kind of like the team captain, like always has like more responsibilities than everyone else.
I guess so. I mean, some photographers that are big time though just send it off, and they don't. They just take the pictures and they're done.
Yeah.
They don't even post process their shit anymore.
They have someone that just does the post processing, and someone picks them
Would
out.
you ever get to that point where you would just send your shit out and you're like, fuck
I
it,
had
I just
a-
want to show up to the shoot?
I had a shoot one time where I did it, and it was a paid shoot. It was actually paid for my motorcycle. It was pretty nice. But it was after I got done, I basically handed my memory card to them,
And that was it.
and that was it.
That's weird.
It was weird for me, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really something I wanted to have in my portfolio. But it was like,
But still
it was
weird
nice
to
paid-
like never have to touch the photos again.
Oh, yeah,
I've had a
'cause-
couple times where that happens and it feels weird.
like
'Cause-
someone else retouches your photo for you.
Or not even, I don't even know what happened to him. Like,
Well, I
you
think
just
that's
take-
actually how
Yeah.
you and I, almost how we met, is because I had a photo and I asked you if you wanted to post process it, right?
Was that before or after we met? I
think,
thought we
I
met.
think this is maybe before we met.
We met through a model, right?
Lucia.
Yeah, we met through a model. And did we hang out before? We probably hung, or did we know each other before we hung out? Probably.
Maybe.
Because you were kind of coming up in the community. I was coming up in the community.
Yeah.
We were the young guns. We're slinging.
We're the old timers now.
We were at where Quinn's at, like, kind of like just starting to, like, really develop your style and business. And
Thanks, McKay.
you're so professional and already figured out.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying that.
All right, cool. Just let me.
But you're saying I'm a level lower than you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that a
I
problem?
wouldn't say that. I think people have different styles in photography. And
Would you
different tastes.
disagree?
I'd say that I take less photos less often
All right,
than you guys do.
Developed in as far as your photography career, we're not talking about work quality or anything. Developed in like where we are established as photographers, would you say that you're a tier below us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
That's-
busy doing designer
Getting a maybe out of a
bullshit.
woman is like a success story, so I'll just take that.
Okay.
Rather than a no out of you is like unbelievable. I can't get you to say yes to anything in my life.
Quinn, you masturbate? No.
Quinn, do you like go to the grocery store? No. Quinn, do you celebrate any kind of holiday?
I
Are you religious?
celebrate
No.
Halloween.
What?
I said yes to Halloween.
I'm doing a story, a parody right now.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's no, okay? So what is that? Why am I even saying that to Quinn? That like in her career, she's a tier lower. Because I was saying that we met when we were about where Quinn is right now, which was a long time.
But you're
ago.
measuring that in like total years of knowing how to use a camera. I know that guys that
not
have been
really.
shooting for 25 years that still
No,
suck.
I'm saying just as far as being established, like in your career, like you have a website and you get.
But yeah, but how do you measure that though? Is having your own
You don't.
website?
No, it's a very vague measurement. I couldn't really pinpoint a spot, but that's why I guess it's subjective. But
So what you're saying
I was
is-
asking Quinn, would she agree?
So you think that you and I are equals?
I
Oh,
think
snap.
no, I don't think we're equals. I have a much bigger social following than you.
See, that's what McKay is basing this off of. People that
Your
follow
friend
his
page.
photography.
Your
On my little friend
on,
page.
on Facebook, and that's it.
Yep.
So that's all I got. It's just traffic.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like, how do you measure that? Do you measure it on like if you're a good photographer or a
No.
popular photographer?
I'm just measuring off of where you are in your career, like from picking up a camera to being able to live off photography as your full-time job.
But it's not.
I wouldn't put
Dude,
you.
there's really shitty wedding photographers that make a shit ton of money on weddings.
All right, then
they're not
fine.
good photographers though.
No, but I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about career-wise. Me and you met when we were just learning how to use a camera, and we were like getting our sites going, and we were thinking about being professional. And now you and me, like 4 or 5 years later, are pretty damn close to being just complete professional photographers. That's what I'm saying. Regardless if you're shit or I'm shit or I have a ton of fans, or I'm saying that, like, just live full time off photography. You consider we met when we weren't even close. We had a lot of work to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And looking back, we thought we were close. We were like, oh, it's going to happen next year. I'm going to be a professional photographer. No big deal. It's happening. And
5 years later.
Yeah, 5 years later, we learned the real truth of the story, but we're on our way. So,
well, here's a question for Quinn. Like, all right, Quinn. So, McKay and I are, if we are a level above or whatever, that what I'm saying is like
a level above whatever.
Well, because you were saying that we were like, you know, better than Quinn is what you were kind of sort of implying as far as like our photography careers.
I'd say career and how much you've like come along in your.
Okay, so Quinn,
you know,
do you see yourself in the future ever becoming a full-time photographer, or is it one of those things where you kind of see in your head like, no, I've got my like regular solid career path?
Well,
and
she's a great graphic designer, so I don't know which one is like more important to her. It's a good question because, like, obviously Quinn's doing the banners for the show, and I think she's really good at it. She has a good sense for design, but she's also a photographer. I don't know if she's going to make them hand in hand, or if she's trying to be fuck graphic design. I want to be a photographer. Or
I think those are two professions you could do both with.
What?
Like, you could be a graphic designer and a photographer, but like if you worked at like if you were like a banker or something like that, and you had like crazy hours or something like that.
Well, I do have crazy hours as a designer.
Okay. All right. So, photography wise, do you feel like he said, are you going to try to live off photography or live off graphic design? I mean, you could say both, but like, which one would you prefer?
I do not enjoy being a designer. I feel like I'm not talented enough. Like, as like the people I work with, I like look at their work and then mine, and I'm like, I think I could do something else
like
better.
Every career, though.
Yeah, but I don't like
photography. All we do is cry about our work.
I don't like doing things that I know that I'm not good at, or that I know I'm not going to get
any better at. You guys cry about your work?
at.
I cry about my work. You cry about your work, Evan?
Dude, I have such an easy fucking job.
You have a complex? I have a complex.
Yeah, but my real job, though. I'm a bellman
and
a valet at a really nice little resort, the Royal Palms Hotel in Scottsdale.
You enjoy your job. You would go to it every day if you didn't need the paycheck?
Well, no.
What the fuck is it?
What I'm saying is that my job is super easy. So I used to run like parking companies in like the department of the like big 1,000-room hotels and resorts, and have like gigantic parties and stuff for valet functions. So when I go from
you were a bellhop.
When I go to that, when I actually...
He was a bellhop, everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I was running the entire department. That's and then when I found photography...
When I worked at Burger King, that was like, I managed...
Dude, what I'm saying is that when I got into photography, though, I started kind of getting less and less interested in my real career choice, and I started leaning more towards me being a photographer full-time as a career. So I stripped down, like, I'm basically just a valet and a bellman now, and after having all this knowledge of how to do it all and reading handbooks and stuff... it's just the easiest job in the world for me right now.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm gearing up for basically having a photography full-time business. And that's basically me saying instead of working 5 days a week, I'm working 4 days a week now. Or I'm working 3 days a week at my hotel.
So, remind me, because I do not know, why are we talking about this? I know that's a common subject where we try to like rewind, but I'm like...
well, I think what we were trying to get to is
we were talking about
the pre-production versus post-production, and like the amount of work that goes into it. And we were kind of saying as we go along in our careers, you kind of like speed up the processes. Like if I take an hour on Photoshop now, that would have been 6 hours.
And then we said
a couple years
eventually
ago.
you'll just pay someone, right?
Yeah, but
how do we? And then what was the next part?
But it kind of depends on how hard you work, also, because if you're trying to like come up in the world and be a photographer, you take the time and effort on doing that. Where if it's just a hobby, sometimes you don't have that same level of like, I really need to make this look good because my career depends on it.
All right, I did not follow much of you. All right,
that's okay. Should we just go to the next topic?
You were on a super rant there.
We've been talking for like 2.5 hours.
I felt like that was like a 5-minute long fucking description of what we were talking about.
This is what happened. We started talking about process, and then you inferred that I'm a level lower than you, and then we started talking about
and then you got offended.
Careers. Yeah. Photography careers.
Good.
You know what we should do next time on the show? We should have a court reporter who can type everything we say. So if we are curious about what we just said,
what are they called? Take that back a page. What did he just say? What?
This is off the record.
What are those called?
Like I don't know. Like I thought it was like a courtroom reporter, but there's actually a name
Well,
for it.
Quinn got offended,
Aw,
which is good.
doesn't she get
Yeah.
offended very often?
That's what
Yeah.
McKay lives for.
I live to offend her. It's
All
like
right,
a passion.
so
I'll agree
I think-
that I'm behind in the photo
Okay,
career.
so what's the difference between saying behind and a level?
Well, it's
like-
not because
You don't know how
'cause
small
I'm
my level,
focusing on
big or small
design
my
right
levels
now.
are. Like, what if my level was like, oh, you're a month behind me, Quinn.
okay, so Quinn, like, okay, so
Those are my levels. You're a level below me, Quinn. It's 3 days.
Quinn, what do you think it's going to take for you? Like, if you
Only
were-
3 more days, and I
If you were
must
to
be
make a
a
plan,
success.
if you
Yes.
were to make a plan right now and said, "I want to get to McKay and Evan's level," if that's where we are, what would
I know what I need to do. I just need to spend more time outside of work photographing and finding other people to photograph
So
other than me.
you're saying you need practice.
No, I wouldn't look at it that
You
way.
just need more opportunities to shoot.
Yes,
So if you do that, you'd have more time.
right. And I have little time.
What if I said that that's all bullshit and that
Well,
you
it
make
is.
the
You,
time for
you
what
make
you
time
love?
for what you want. Yeah.
Okay. So
So how many hours a day do you work?
why are you not shooting enough?
Like depends on the day, but like 9, maybe 10-hour days.
So
Or
what
8.
percentage of your week right now do you dedicate towards photography?
Probably like a day.
24 hours?
No,
That's huge. I dedicate, you know how much I dedicate?
I don't know. The last picture
I'm not going to
took-
count thinking about it, and I'm going to take out my job because my job is photography. Like, so I'm not going to like. I guess that's confusing to people. I'm an editor, full time, 40 hours a week, and then all my work that's from I Must Be Dead is on my own time. So I'm going to take out my job. I probably only spend like 5 hours. Besides thinking about it, like 4 or 5 hours a week on photography, like actually with a camera or post processing or something like that. Is it? Do you guys do more than that? I don't produce a lot of work though. So
Well, you're very like you have like bigger weighted images where like sometimes like I just shot with a gal and I'm gonna probably have like 5 or 6 images.
uh-huh.
Where do you think you kind of like you have the whole shoot and you just do one image? So
we
you
do
put a little
one
more
or
time on
I
it?
do 1 or 2, rarely 3.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know what you're saying. Like I do less work, but like there's a little bit more planning into like producing a single image. rather
McKay makes
than-
his models get all their shit.
What did you say?
I said, you make your models like prepare for your photo shoots,
What do you mean by prepare?
at least. That one with the
what a terrible thing.
the
oh man.
one with the bunny rabbit out of the hat thing,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
took us all friggin' day going all around Phoenix getting stuff for that photo.
yeah. So
Maybe he just wanted to hang out with you, Quinn.
I doubt it.
yeah. Now that people are getting to know her, it's like you find out real quick that Quinn is not someone you want in your life regularly. I was just like,
Thanks. That's why
Well,
you
I
keep
wouldn't say
inviting me
that.
back to your podcast.
I
right?
wouldn't say that about Quinn.
she looks pretty. She looks like an angry housewife right now with her posture right now. Look at that. It's like if you caught her smoking, like you come in late at night or something like that.
Quinn, is that the
Yeah.
outfit that you work out in?
It's a different shirt, but
Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Do you go to a gym?
She's still sweaty on the bottoms. Picture that, everybody. Still sweaty on the bottoms. She
No, I
changed the
don't
shirt
go
on
to
the
a
top,
gym.
but it's all natural down there.
So where do you work at? Where do you work out at?
Around the house.
Okay. So you can wear as sexy of like an outfit as you want when you work out? Because no one's
What should
around
I
to
wear
see.
Sure,
today
if
for my
I want, If
workout?
I want my trainer staring at me while
Oh, you
I'm
have a
wearing
trainer.
that. Yeah.
Is it a male trainer?
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you guys? Does he help you with the like some of the
Stretches?
exercises? Yeah, like a
No.
stretch. He's like, oh, this is how you do it. You know what I
Nope.
mean? So what does he do?
He tells me what to do, and then I do it.
Wait, so what's
And
the
then
difference between a personal trainer and a male prostitute?
Yeah, give us the difference. What I
What?
can't do. What?
Was that
How-
a,
how
was
are
that
those
a joke
different?
coming?
No, I'm saying like there is basically the exact same thing.
Yeah, he's struggling. I can't.
It's just the personal
What?
trainer is like a male prostitute, but he's
Wait a
not
sec.
asking you to do anything sexual. He's trying to
There's
get
a
you to work
difference.
out.
What's the difference between a male prostitute and a personal trainer?
There isn't one.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm like confused.
Quinn, do you understand what we're saying?
Yes.
Do you understand the joke we're trying to communicate without like talking about it?
There's no difference.
There's no difference.
Interesting. So, do you like your personal trainer?
Yes.
Does he like work you out really hard? How long does the sessions usually last? See what I'm saying? They're both the exact same thing.
Oh, that's good. I don't know why.
Do you pay him by the hour?
No.
Our sound guy left us. Oh
When
my
you-
god.
So what if something happens to the sound?
Evan Quinn's gonna leave us, and then our sound guy already left us.
Maybe he sees that there's a record. There he is.
Oh, here, sound guy is still here. Hey, you left us. We don't have any acapella going on. All right,
He's hungry.
Quinn, do you have sex with your personal trainer?
No.
I am done beating around the bush. Do you have sex with your personal
No,
trainer?
because he's the roommate of my boyfriend, and he has a girlfriend.
All right, so Quinn, here's another question for you.
that was confusing.
Have you ever like fantasized about any point where like like he's like stretching out and you're like,
No.
well, he could totally like take advantage of me right now.
No.
I like got my leg up over my head, like he's
These
got
are
like
only
a full
things.
control.
These are only things that dudes think about.
He's got full control. Is it like MMA wrestling? Oh, he's got full control now. He's got half control.
He's fucking me in the ass. That's gonna happen.
Is that full control?
He's got full control.
Is fucking a girl in the ass considered full control? What? I don't know. That's. Are you gonna
my
say that,
God.
dude? When you fuck a girl in your ass, Evan. I don't know if you have in the past, but in the future, you will be fucking a girl. It could be like 30 years from now, and you're gonna go, I am in full control right now.
Oh my god.
That is
Quinn.
gonna be a moment in your life, and whether we're still friends or I'm dead or fucking.
There's gonna be some moment where I'm
you're
just gonna
go,
look up and stop and
Goddamn,
go,
McKay,
God damn it.
full control, baby.
And she's like, why are you giggling?
Yeah,
Quinn,
is
have
that
you-
creepy when a guy is fucking you in the ass? Is it creepy? Is he like have to be into it, or if he's smiling with that? Like if he giggles while he's fucking a girl in the ass, is she gonna stop him right away because it's too creepy? Just asking your personal.
have a-
Stop, dude. He's got
From
full
your
control.
experience, he's got full control.
He can't stop. Quinn, have you ever been
Even if
taking
she's
control?
just even if she sees him giggling, he's got full control. So it's just like couldn't stop. Is that rape? Does that come from the last podcast?
She's not going anywhere.
She's not going anywhere. She likes full control.
Quinn, have you ever been under full control? Have you ever had full control of a guy?
No.
What is the like? Is
I would
What's
think
a
like,
girl for
like
full
both,
control?
I think like both hands.
the double hand? The double?
I think a girl would pretty much have full
the
control.
butter churn?
Do you want more
Making a
salt and
fire.
pepper on that at the restaurant?
Yeah. Is that full control for a lady?
I don't know. Is it?
Quinn, when do you feel like you have full control?
I don't really
What
think
about like
in
what
these
about like
terms.
a roadhead situation? I think that'd be like full control, right?
I have full control, like, emotionally. In your mind.
Oh, okay.
Like a mind fucker.
Is that why I've been thinking of you nonstop?
That's right.
Can I get some citrus
Oh,
drop
of
there?
course, man. Here, let me get you.
We're taking an alcohol break. There's no alcohol. Brad,
Yeah,
be the
thanks
sound
for-
guy. Can you get alcohol?
Thanks for offering me some.
Quinn, do you have a cup?
Quinn,
No? How would I
offering
have gotten
you
a
what?
cup?
Do you want to go to the kitchen
Wait a
and
sec.
get yourself a cup?
Stop. What the fuck would I offer you? You decline everything always. Why would I offer you anything? I'm done offering you shit.
Okay.
So ask for it if you want it, because I'm not offering you anything. Because you declined me 1,000 times on pot and alcohol.
McKay, we are super off topic. We're just sitting in a room talking now and recording it, so we
Wait,
need
sorry.
to wrap this podcast up, I'd say.
We're on like what number are we on? How much
Quinn,
time?
Quinn, you gotta
Hour
help
and
us
3
out.
minutes.
An hour and 3 minutes? We're okay.
That's fine.
Let's go through.
Thanks for listening. If you're just joining us.
I felt a little premature.
All right, Quinn. So what topic are we on? Could you tell us, please?
User suggestion.
Okay.
Oh, dude, you were
shit.
trying to cut us off before your suggestion.
We didn't. No, I wasn't trying to cut us off. I was trying to get us back on track because we were talking
We
about
need users
sitting in a room.
So let's get some user suggestions.
All right, I'm gonna try to look you up on Facebook real quick and see what the user suggestions say.
We got like 10. Maybe there'll be like 11 by now. Quinn, you want to read them?
No.
Okay.
What kind of fans of yours do you like best?
I'm trying to keep the streak alive. Saying no all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Do you have like crazy stalker fans, or do you have like
It's a
just
mixed
like
bag,
loving,
bro.
adoring fans?
Mixed bag.
Do you like the crazy people that come in and like,
I
dude,
love-
yours like I was in jail for 2 years and now you're only your picture to look at?
I've gotten some stuff, not quite that far, but pretty close. And, you know,
Do you like those kind of fans better?
I like interesting people. I don't like boring people.
All right, so you always have like people saying like, "Hey, come to my first Friday and like show me your tits." Do girls actually like show you their tits?
It's
and
happened a
stuff?
couple times.
Nice.
You haven't been to one when it's happened, but it's happened a couple times.
Nice. Maybe I can stick around for one.
You know, you should come to Vegas. I can't find someone to go to. Who? If anybody's listening to the podcast and wants to come to Vegas with me, B, the sound guy, can't make it. He's busy. Evan's got a job now. Quinn, I wouldn't take. So, like, I need somebody to come to Vegas with me.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Dude, I'll
you've
go to
been in
Ve- I'll
you've
go to
been in a
Vegas.
room with her for a day now, or for this podcast. Would you take Quinn anywhere, or talk to her ever again, or do anything with her, or look at her ever again?
Whoa.
No, that's the answer. Right?
All right, so I got your podcast post right here in the answers or the
All right, go.
people that have written
User
in.
suggestion.
Anarchy. Probably not the best one. We get off topic on that one. I think our podcast kind of has a little bit of anarchy in it.
It's a
Like
bit
kind of like a
it's
fuck
bit
you
cha-
to like how you make an actual podcast.
It's a bit chaotic.
All right, next one is when did you decide to pursue photography as a career? Did you want to do something else before you decided? That we already did a photography talk for the day. Play Guess the Vagina. Line up some models, have a blindfold, and see if you can identify them by just the vajayjay. Always a party pleaser. Dude, you got some weird fans.
We only got one vagina. We can't play Guess the Vagina.
Yeah, we all know who it
I can
is.
tuck it.
Oh, like you got like the Monty Hall, like behind door
You
number
don't think-
2 is
you don't
Brad.
think we couldn't tell between Quinn's vagina and your tuck?
In my man tuck.
You think
What's
how
that
quick?
called?
How long
What's
would it
that
take
called?
you to?
Mangina.
How long would it
I
take you
think
to
I could-
distinguish
I think I
Brad's tuck and Quinn's vagina?
I like fast. I'd
Like
say.
fast, like fucking milliseconds.
Yeah.
Like how far does your hand go before it realizes? that
Next
it's-
suggestion: talk about Chris Brown and his new tattoo. I don't know what
he
that
has a new
is.
tattoo. I don't. Okay.
Like a picture of his Rihanna, right? I think he has like Rihanna's
You got a
face
picture
on
of
his
Rihanna? I don't know, dude. Good guess though.
arm.
Wow, you're a great guess.
Next one is how about the new show Breaking Amish? TL I can't read emoticons. TLC only got these people recently, and they're already following reality TV
All right,
protocol.
Whatever.
Breaking the
Keep
Amish.
going.
I don't watch funny stuff, but the concept's funny. Haha. I'm making fun of your fans right now. This is terrible. Next one is a surefire way to get me to listen is to talk about me. Let me know. Sean Platt. Looks like he's got a picture of his Facebook profile of him.
You want to talk about
and
Sean
his kids.
Platt?
Well,
Fuck him.
He obviously is going to listen to see if his name's mentioned.
Sean, fuck you. You fucking piece of shit.
This is the whole.
Seattle
This is the
piece
good
of
cop,
shit.
bad cop routine. This is me being nice. Sean Platt. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Good cop, bad cop on,
And you're the
on
bad
Sean
cop.
Platt.
Fuck you, Sean.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
I think you know what would be nice for Sean. Can we have Quinn say his name seductively?
Say Sean Platt.
Sean Platt.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's
Whoa.
married, so he's gonna enjoy this. He's gonna have full control on that fucking.
Yeah, for sure.
On that fucking shit later.
Next one, it says, I'm going to tie you to the radiator and grape you in the mouth. We talked about grapes and rape
Yeah.
last episode. Timothy McGee, I think people need to hear you take on the infamous Devil's Threesome, a.k.a. one girl, two guys. Real quick, my thoughts on that. It's okay if it's in a three-way. With a honey in the middle, there's some leeway. Like the
What?
Justin Timberlake.
I'd
Lonely
just say
Island song.
don't do it.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. You're probably going to be sword fighting at some point.
Yeah, you don't want a sword fight. Like, why? What is the incentive to have sex with a girl? If another dude, is it
That
like
just seems
she'll
like-
only bang you if she has two penises?
That just seems like more work for the girl, right? Quinn?
you know, some girls like
Have
a
you-
DP.
I'll
Okay.
say that if I was in a threesome, I wouldn't want it to be another dude.
You don't like
Okay.
the DP?
Because Quinn kind of is interested in the ladies also.
You wish.
Oh, so but you would rather have a threesome with ladies instead of guys?
Like another dude and another chick, not two dudes.
So why wouldn't you want to have two dudes? Wouldn't that just be like bonus for you? Like one.
Because
Wouldn't it be like ecstasy?
I'd be constantly worried about if they feel comfortable with each other.
Oh no! I mean, I think if they agree to it, they're gonna at least be comfortable for the first like 15 minutes and probably.
like a boyfriend and like how do you get another dude in? Like how does the girl like? You have to be pretty
Well, I don't
slutty,
think a
right?
dude like I don't think a boyfriend would agree to another guy coming in the bedroom, right?
I don't know. There's lots of different people out there.
They need
Some
to be
people are
in
into
full
that
control.
shit. Full control. Can a guy have full control of another guy if they're...
You better
Oh my
believe
gosh.
it. You better believe that shit.
So when you're...
Well, you mean now when there's another girl around, or just when like
No,
two
two
gay
gay guys
Oh.
is like who has
Can
full
one
control?
dude? Can one dude achieve full control if there's another dude banging a girl? Like, can one dude? Like, if a dude's banging her in the ass and another dude's banging her in the vagina, one dude has full control, or like, and the other dude's like,
I don't know, man. It's like that's like
Just a wingman,
That's
or-
pretty deep, man. I think we're at the point where we're too deep and we need to just skip ahead like we did before.
You want to skip this subject?
Or
wanna
too
skip-
deep.
Oh my gosh, too deep. What a terrible
Sean,
pun.
Say Sean Platt, you're too deep.
No.
He'll like that.
Sean Platt is way too deep.
Yeah, Sean Platt's a good guy. Say,
You don't even know who he is.
yeah, I do. He's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
I shot his wedding
Huh?
in Seattle.
Nice.
Flew me to Seattle to shoot his wedding.
Congratulations, Sean Platt.
Yeah. So say, Sean Platt, you're too deep.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll pass too.
You could have made a guy. You could have.
I think
You could have gained us a listener, and
Dude, I think we're- I
She
think we're almost
sabotaged
done.
us again.
I think we're getting to that point.
No, we got one more topic.
It says video podcast.
Yes.
What about it?
Next time we're shooting video.
Why didn't we shoot video this time? We look like shit.
Well, because dude, you didn't tell us we were gonna shoot video until like we got inside the room.
Well, you're not fucking fabulous all the time like me.
No, dude, I just got back from the gym. Quinn just got back from the gym.
You got back from the gym?
Yeah, I do.
I don't believe that because you would have bring that up much earlier. You would have been like,
No,
"Hey,
I'm not-
McKay, what's up? I went to the gym."
I don't think you can tell, but I was a little sweaty because I was at the gym.
Yeah, I can't really shake your hand properly because I've been at the gym.
Yep.
So I don't believe you went to the gym if you waited 2 hours to say it.
Dude, I went to the gym, okay?
Did you like when you go to the gym? Like guys hit on girls at the gym. How do you hit on a girl at the gym? Like, oh wow, you're lifting really well. Quinn, how do guys hit on you at the gym?
I don't go to a gym.
You've been to a gym though, right?
Yeah.
The
No,
guys
dude,
hit on you.
She
No.
pays a male prostitute to come over and tell her to
That's
do
my
stuff.
point. Quinn doesn't get hit on.
I don't. That's a fact.
Quinn, do you feel like you would get hit on if you went to the gym? You know, like if you were doing like Stairmaster, all the guys would just be like doing whatever exercise behind
I
it?
went to a gym with my trainer like a month ago, and like everyone was staring at me, and I didn't know if it was like I thought everyone was staring at me or they really were, and they were like, "She doesn't belong here." Could you
Is
just
it
look
because
at
your
her?
sweat? Because your sweat came through your workout clothes?
No,
You're too sweaty.
no, I don't have that problem.
But you know, like, okay, so when you go to the gym,
You don't
though,
have a sweating problem?
No.
Would you say you dress like if you go to a gym, like if you were to go to a gym regularly, would you like dress up a little bit nicer and try to take care of your appearance before you go to the gym to like
No.
be like
This
prettier
is
for everyone?
this is what I look like.
Shitty.
Shitty.
That's why we didn't. That's the point.
That's exactly why.
I was okay showing me. I was okay showing you, even Evan. Quinn, I was like, let's please save until
Well,
never.
you know, the thing about shooting video though is we got to make sure that the guests on our show aren't prettier than us. Because we
Brad,
got to make ourselves look
Be
good.
the sound guy is prettier
I think
than
we,
us.
yeah, dude. That's why I didn't want to shoot video today. What are you watching, Scooby Doo?
Be the sound guy. You talked us out of video with your stunning looks.
Thank you.
We can hear your mouse clicks too. By the way, that's been ruining the entire episode.
We got to re-record. We should
I'll
start.
edit him out.
We should start. You can edit every click out.
Yep.
We should restart the podcast with video. Okay, guys. Last topic of the podcast is that we're going to delete this because we owe you video, even though we look like trash.
That's not gonna happen. We'll do
So
it
next time we're gonna dress up. You gonna be in a suit?
yeah, I'll come in a suit and tie. I'll even get a haircut.
If you
shave
come
up
in a
for you.
suit and a tie, you could just you can pick the song. You
We
can
need to-
start the podcast. You can do like all the goodies.
It's gonna be the Evans choice.
The Evan's Choice podcast.
Oh,
If
okay.
if it'll turn into Evan Romine's Fuckcast featuring I Must Be Dead.
Nice, I like this. Oh,
You
dude,
gotta
you watching
come-
that video of the dog in the middle of the train?
You got to come in a suit though.
If it's Evan's choice, then he gets to pick what he wears, right?
Yeah. Can my first choice is Evan's choice have to be get rid of Oh, there's the famous Quinn glare.
You want
know
it,
I'm joking, right?
You want it off, is what you're saying.
No, I
One of
was
these
joking
times
about.
I'm just not going to show up.
You know, I think we should
Yeah.
change. Can we
This
change
is-
the name of the title? Can we change it to the legendary legend? And we need to come up with a
Raging
funny name for Quinn. Enraged.
Raging
Raging
Quinn.
Quinn.
Quinn, you know everyone will be sad now if you don't come to a podcast because we make fun of you.
No one gives a shit.
They're fighting for you.
We're
They're
gonna
like,
we'd see a big dip in our followers. I'd say.
Who? Who's
well,
fighting for me?
People are going to be like, oh, they really did make fun of her enough, and she couldn't stand up for all the like. You need to be that yes we can woman where it's you can stand up to me and Evan.
Well,
But if
Quinn,
you
I
quit,
also
yeah,
think that
if you
I
quit,
also-
then we win.
I
We
think
win
that-
if you quit, right?
Well, I also think that once we get on video, people are gonna see Quinn, and we're gonna have we're gonna have a spike in sales. I'd say. I think a lot of people are gonna join in.
Not if I look like this.
So what I'm saying is, like, we get you fixed up, maybe like a hairstylist, makeup artist,
She's a fixer upper.
make sure the lighting's
Yeah,
good for you.
thanks, Evan.
I didn't say you're a fixer upper. I'm just saying, like, you know,
What was that?
Fix her up. We want you to
the
tighten
underarm
up.
breast-
We want you to. We want you to. Yeah, we want you to get a.
I want you to
Push-up
reach
bra?
under and lift your breast up, and then let them down again.
We want you to wear one of them fancy bras.
Yeah,
Alright? And
maybe
just-
like
just the bra.
Maybe like 2 or 3 bras. Yeah, what if we had you? Well, what if we? I think we should have her wear whatever the viewer suggests for the sexy costume. On Halloween, she
okay.
actually has to wear it. We have to get the sexy costume.
Oh, when we do the Halloween podcast, we're gonna do a Halloween
she's gonna
podcast.
be in. We're gonna do a
Okay,
video.
so
in
if you're
dress
gonna
up.
be in a suit, she's gonna be in just bras. What am I in?
I think like, be like some black leather pants. That's
Black
it.
leather pants,
Yeah, like shirt off,
like the what's it called?
like bondage or something like that.
Yeah, like with a hat, like
Chaps.
chaps.
Yeah, some leather chaps.
We'd be a good team. We'd be a. He'd
I
be a
think
suit.
Evan's into bondage. He keeps bringing it up.
Weren't we going to talk about that? Fetishes? Like, what fetish was your fetish? You said voyeur, right? I
You
said
said we
like
were gonna wait.
impossible situations.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for next time.
Fetishes on next time?
Yeah.
They look forward to it? Okay, so video. Next time we're going to try to do video.Quinn's going to try to not look like shit. I'm going to look stunning.
I think you should get. I think you should get like a smoking jacket, like your Hugh fucking Hefner.
Just and
We,
smoke.
we should all get smoking jackets and robes. That'd be nice, right? Nice, comfy on the leather
Well,
couch.
Next week you're going to see us on a leather couch in some kind of stupid attire. I don't know what. Quinn's just going to look normal. I'm going to look normal. Evan's going to look normal. You think we plan this stuff out? We don't do shit. So,
Dude, I feel like the podcast is really advancing really quick. Like we're like going really
Advancing.
fast. Like we started
We're
off.
moving too fast.
We're on podcast number 8. Now we've got a professional quality studio. We're gonna have video in the next one, and we haven't even gotten 10 videos or 10 episodes.
you
We
know,
need to
that's-
spread this out, man. What's gonna happen after we get like
That's how I
professional
roll.
audio recording, video? Like there's nowhere else to go. Like a live band to play.
You think we're going to max out too fast? Are you scared we're maxing
no,
out?
we're gonna get played out by the Roots. The Roots are gonna like play us out. Like, all right, guys, see you next time. We got the Roots playing.
Acapella, though, from Brad's voice, right?
Dude,
Playing
what
the
about
Roots.
the guys from Where in the World's Carmen San Diego? Remember the TV show?
Can we start the podcast with Where in the World's Carmen San
Acapella?
Diego?
Yeah, I think we should do that one.
Where in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
Is there any more to that song, or is that
That's it. I think so.
Doesn't the captain come on and is like, all right, sleuths,
Gumshoes.
gumshoes? Oh my, you would know that shit, dude.
Yeah, I watch that show. I watch that show a lot.
You would know that shit.
All right, so I think with video, we're also gonna be able to like show images that we have. You know, if
yeah,
we
who's gonna
if-
do all that?
Well, what
editing?
I can edit it all, but I'm saying like if you have like a photo, if we're talking about a certain photo or a certain person's website, if we have a guest star on or something like that, we can actually show stuff on video that you can't, talk about in a podcast. So it'll help with the visual imagery.
All right, well, we're going to keep advancing. Evan's scared of advancement. I am pro advancement. Quinn is neutral. No, as usual, whatever. She's mediocre, right? So we're not going to. Can I get her off a podcast?
Dude, all we have to do is have her start getting emails and stuff from fans that are followers, like guys sending in their like pictures of their dicks to Quinn, and she'll be like, "I think I'll stay on the podcast this time." I don't know. Quinn, do you think you can handle like stardom?
Yes.
You think you could?
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
No
Like,
way.
do you think you'd have to like be like conscious about like, okay, I'm gonna be going out to like for a run. I gotta like, or like if you go out to the beach, people are gonna take paparazzi pictures. Would you be okay with that? Would you
saying-
be, no,
This
would you
is
be
like
okay
a
with like handling this?
hypothetical-
Are you insinuating that
lifestyle?
Quinn could ever possibly achieve stardom?
Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. If you were a celebrity, would you be able to handle all that stardom and stuff? I don't think you would. I don't think you could.
I'm saying it's
Thanks.
impossible.
Fuck you guys.
Do you think you could?
Well, he's saying nice things.
No,
Like
he's
who-
not.
It's good cop, bad
No,
cop.
like who could possibly like want to be a celebrity and have paparazzi down your face all day?
No, I wouldn't want that.
Me neither.
think it'd get
I want
to
to
you?
go to Waffle House and eat my fucking eggs and waffles without someone taking my picture.
Quinn, you could never nude sunbathe again. You'd have paparazzi all
It's
over the
over.
place.
Nude sunbathing's over for you.
But if you're a
gone.
celebrity, this is the point of no return. Right now, you can nude sunbathe all you want, Quinn.
If
But
you-
after this point, after you're in this movie and you agree to this, no more nude sunbathing ever.
No more even tans. It's gone.
Yep.
You're gonna have stripes forever.
Yep. Do you
And
think,
that's
okay, McKay, if you were like super popular, would you like have like a sex tape? Like, would you care if people like saw your dick?
I guess. Well, it depends on the celebrity.
But like
if-
guys are way different from girls. Like if you had like a celebrity sex tape that came out, I'd be like, yeah, well, that's
I guess it depends who you're
That's what you-
banging.
that's
If you're
what I got.
banging just something from the bar, and maybe there's no. But if you're banging like another
you got,
star,
McKay,
then
you got
sure.
security cameras footage from
Oh,
the Denny's
man.
bathroom of McKay
Yeah.
banging some like nasty
Yeah.
chick.
Then probably I'm not going to enjoy that being out. But if I'm banging like Scarlett Johansson or something, like, all right, you guys can watch that.
Yeah.
But if it's like, yeah, if it's in a shady ass hotel room or something with like a hooker, then probably not the coolest thing. But you know, I on my career probably whatever goes. Like,
All right, Quinn.
I think people would be okay with
Quinn, here's a
whatever.
hypothetical question, okay? Have you ever had a sex tape?
No.
Okay. Would that if you had a sex tape though, would you be like proud of it if it got out, like, out in the wild?
No, I'd be completely embarrassed.
Would you be embarrassed or would you be upset?
Both.
That it, okay. So you wouldn't feel like you'd be like proud of like your
No.
you're gonna be like, hey, they can see what am I got to hide?
So that happens every day now, right? Like there's millions of porn movies coming out every day. Like so people are filming them and getting like there's got to be like all those people are real people. So these people are like gotta have high school friends and shit like that. They're like holy Jesus, she's on a porn tape, and then they show their friends, and now this be the sound guy is looking for someone local.
Are you watching?
Why is that not like?
You remember that we're in here, right?
Yeah.
Why is that not on porn sites yet? Like where you could check locally, like, oh, I want to look up this girl, like this porn star lives in Scottsdale. You know what I mean? Or I
could
wanna,
probably do that, like,
I
to
wanna look
help,
up
like-
an LA girl. You know what I mean? Like just because you're like, oh, maybe I'll meet her in a bar or
Where
something like that.
in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Is that how it goes with the deep one?
Yeah, you could like try to find like because we were talking about where in the world
Yeah,
you want
I
to
got
find the
it.
girls.
Is there a
Carmen
where in the
Sandiego
world
joke?
Hey, look up Carmen Sandiego porn.
Oh, dude, Rule 34. There is Carmen Sandiego porn.
Or we're gonna see right now if there's Carmen Sandiego.
Viewers
porn.
don't know. Rule
Dude,
34.
Quinn would look like such a good Carmen Sandiego. You should get.
Holy shit, that'd be an awesome costume, Quinn. Get like a big like,
Yeah, but
red
then-
trench coat.
But then that's way better than Amelia Earhart. Some dude, if he's like, oh, I fucked Carmen Sandiego, I'd be like, oh, you not only did you find her, and you fucking full controlled her ass? Like, holy shit. If someone fucked Carmen Sandiego in the ass, you would just fucking have to high five him. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
you would totally be doing like Carmen Sandiego like the whole night.
Like, where in the world are you, bitch? I know where you are.
I should dress up like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
That would look. That's what I'm
She's
saying.
holding up an iPhone picture of a sexy Carmen Sandiego.
Well, we'll put it on the poll. I'll make my suggestion of Carmen Sandiego.
I
We'll
think
see.
I'm gonna vote for that.
Well, you put up Amelia Earhart since
I'm
that's yours.
okay, I'll
Carmen,
put up I'd like to see that.
Carmen Sandiego versus Amelia Earhart.
Oh, who's gonna win?
Well, we know who's gonna win, but they're both.
Stay
good.
tuned to find out.
All right, tomorrow or when? I keep saying tomorrow,
Dude,
but
we're not doing it tomorrow.
all right. When the podcast goes up, two of the poll suggestions are going to
Oh,
be
we
Carmen
could
Sandiego, but maybe there'll be a dark horse. Maybe a user suggestion will win Quinn's uniform or whatever the costume, and she'll wear that. We're gonna have video next time we say that. We're really trying because we feel like it would help people listen to these. You know, if they had video of us, I think we're pretty dumb looking, but you know that's my general consensus. Evan says yes. Quinn,
I'm shaking my
You
head
think
yes.
we're pretty dumb looking?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
she just likes to disagree with me. That the laugh gives away. Right, okay, that's a very Carmen Sandiego. What's the Carmen Sandiego laugh?
She never talks at all, dude. She's super quiet.
She never says anything.
no. It'd be
Not
the
like,
perfect
"Ah,
costume
you
for
can't
Quinn.
catch me.
I'm
Just
looking
like-
through photos. It is. I'm gonna do it.
Did you find any nude porn photos of her?
No.
Oh, we didn't look at Carmen Sandiego porn. Okay, next time we will have some Carmen Sandiego porn. Quinn's gonna get closer and closer to that. We're gonna have video. Evan's gonna not look like a shit. I'm not gonna look like shit. Quinn's gonna look less like shit. I want
to take a pride in my appearance for the next podcast. I want to make sure that
suit.
the fans know that I care about them and that I want to look good for them.
Okay, so with that, good evening, good afternoon, and good night.
All right.
Where
bye.
in the world is Carmen
Carmen
Sandiego?
Sandiego.